Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Innocent Messi. I'm a fashion designer and I also recently fell in love with crochet. It's becoming my new hobby and I made all these crochet dolls. I especially only make black dolls. I have a TikTok account called Malaika, and yeah, on there, if you can go onto my TikTok, you will see all the dolls and the videos that I made. I also have some shorts on this channel where I present all my dolls. Now, I'm not a professional. I only started crocheting 3 months ago in March, and I've been practicing since then, and my technique has grown, and a lot of you have been asking me to show you how to crochet, so I'm gonna try to demonstrate today. It's gonna be different series because it cannot be done in one go, so please stick with me, watch all the series, subscribe to this channel, and together we're gonna create beautiful black dolls. So welcome to my channel. So today I'm gonna show you how to crochet a doll. This is going to be the first series. So first of all, we're going to be using this purple yarn, and you're going to need a crochet needle. I use the 2mm crochet needles only because the smaller the crochet, the better the stitch. Yeah, you need some needles, some scissors. I also use this to push the stuffing, because you're going to need this inside the doll, so I use this to push it in the different part. Sometimes you can also use the back of your crochet to do that. I'm going to use black yarn for the hair, and I'm going to use this color for the body. Well, we're going to be crocheting this type of doll today. I'm not going to show you yet how to make dolls with small shoes, because that's a bit more advanced. Like these ones, they're a bit more tricky, so we're going to start with the simple one, and that's how I started, with the simple foot, just long foot, no base, and that's much easier for beginners. So like I say, bear with me. I'm not a kind of like expert into crocheting. I learned 3 months ago, and I'm just gonna try to transfer to you what I've learned myself. I don't follow any patterns, so everything is freelance. So yeah, I just use my imagination, and yeah, I normally don't measure anything. Usually my dolls, the dolls are already made, are the one that I measure from, but just for the sake of today, I'm gonna measure it for you. So I have like a tape measure here that I will use to guide you, and if you can also take notes or come back to this video if you feel stuck, okay? Or you can message me, and if you have any question, and I will give you any advice you need. So we're going to start with the base of our doll foot leg, yeah, like this one, okay? So basically what you're going to do is you take your thread, your yarn. This is acrylic yarn. You can use cotton, what you feel comfortable with, so but I use acrylic. And you take it, you wrap it 1, 2, and then you take your crochet and insert it under. There's different techniques about this online, so it's up to you which one you feel comfortable. This is the one I feel comfortable with. You leave this one, don't leave it hanging. Then you come around and take the long one, the one that's attached to the yarn, so this one. So you hold it, the tension, and make sure the tension is not, you're not too far away, and you're not like too close as well. You just literally at the right distance. You hold this bit, and then you, with your crochet, you grab. When I'm on the camera, I get so nervous. And you grab and you do your first single stitch, Okay, this is just to support, and you can pull it like this and you can see that it's coming on together, but we're not going to do that. So we're going to go ahead and do our first single crochet. We're going to need 8 of them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. So you go in, you grab it, pull it out, grab in between those the 2 loops, in, grab, out, grab again in between the 2 loops. See if I can go slowly. You go in, you grab your yarn, bring it inside the circle and out, then you grab again and you pull in between the 2 loops. It's that simple. You go again, in, grab, bring it out, then you grab again and between the 2 loops. So now we have 1 2 3 4, so we need 4 more. In, out, in, bring it out, grab, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So now you have your 8 stitch. Now we're gonna go ahead and now pull this thread that you left hanging, just pull it as tight as possible, and that's gonna bring the circle together, and it's gonna close on itself to the point you don't have a gap anymore. And now you go ahead, don't cut this one, we're gonna tag it inside the leg. You see what I mean in a minute. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab a pin. I don't usually use pin because, you know, I now know what I'm doing, but it's best to have a pin so you know where you start and where you finish. Yeah, just put it, sorry, I need to get used to working on the camera because, yeah. And then you go back and you start just going around it. So you go in your first stitch that you did and out. If you see, I don't go in between because you can take both. I go on the outside one, so there's 2 of them, 2 like that. I go the one inside. That's just for the first round. You make it a bit easier for me, and I'm just showing you what I do to make my life easier. Okay, 3 4 5 6 7, and you see when we get to 8, it brings us right back where we put our pin. Okay, that's when you know you had your 8th round of stitches. Then we're gonna go again, and you have to make sure you work on your tension, not too tight, not too loose, and you can see that it's starting to form a little, it's coming out onto on itself, and you'll see more what I mean in a minute. So we go again, another round. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. It's actually, that's 7, and then we have 8 here. And then I'm gonna remove the pin, and you will see what I mean when it's formed like a little basket, and that's the base of your doll, crochet doll foot. See, you form this, and you see this cord. I said this bit, I said don't cut it, because you don't want it to, your foot to unravel. Basically, when it's a bit longer, you're gonna just tag it inside the ear like this, so it stays in there, yeah, but it's not big enough yet for you to do that. So we're just gonna go ahead and just crochet all around. And what I usually do, I put my finger, like you can see, in the gap, and that gives me to keep the circle so it doesn't like come you end up with a too tight gap. So yeah, that's how I control the tension and the gap that I need. So I just put my finger in between, and I just work my way around it. But it's up to you. If you don't have to, if it's not comfortable, you just don't have to. You can just hold it here and just go around. Just make sure you control the tension, because if you make it too tight, you might just end up making this gap in the middle too small, and your leg will be out of shape. A lot of patience. You're gonna make mistakes. I'm doing this, it looks easy because I've been doing this for a couple of weeks now, 3 months now. So don't be too hard on yourself. Give yourself time, you know, keep practicing until you get better. If you don't understand, drop me a message and I'll answer you and try to help you the best I can. So now you have this base here, and you can go ahead and use this to like tag it in there. Right, like you can see, I've built up a little bit. I think this is about 4 centimeters up already. Let's see, yeah, 4 centimeters. So now I'm gonna go around to make sure that I don't lose the shape of my foot, my leg. I put a little bit of stuffing inside. So that keep the shape in. I do this gradually. I don't wait until the whole leg is been crocheted to add, because then you don't get the right shape that you want. So this is here, and then I'm also going to measure. I don't usually do this, but I'm also going to measure this doll leg here. So here is about 8.5. So we already crochet 4 centimeters, so we still have another 4.5 to go. So 4.5 to go before we can start adding the skin part, but then we have to crochet both legs first. So you go. What I usually do, I put my finger here to help me so I don't go, because too close and start closing the gap in the middle. So I put my finger there, depending how big your finger. I have small fingers, so if you have chunky fingers, just bear in mind that your toe leg might just start being too chunky, so you have to keep that in mind as well. So just in, grab, out, grab, in, out, in, grab, out, grab, in, out, in, grab, out, grab, in, out, in, out, grab, and pull out. I hope I'm doing this right, because like I said, I'm not really good at teaching. I'm really good at learning for myself and just doing it. When it comes to teaching to other people, I'm not so good, I think. But tell me if I'm doing a great job, if you can understand what I'm saying, what I'm showing you. If you don't, please leave a comment, ask questions, and I will reply to you and give you more guidance and see how I can help you further. And I don't have a pattern for this. Like I said, it's freelance. I don't follow pattern. I can't even read crochet pattern. I bought a book and I couldn't read it. So yeah, I won't be any, I don't have pattern for this though. You can just watch the video over and over until you get it right. My first doll, I had to practice a couple of times. I nearly gave up because I had to do this leg maybe 3 times before I felt like, okay, it's all right, I've done it right now. So you need to have patience. I don't have patience, so this is actually has helped me challenge that about me, to be patient and understand that I can get things wrong, and it's okay to start again and again until I get it right. So now I can do this with my eyes closed, and if I could do it in 3 months, you can also do it. So don't give up, just stick at it. If you really want to learn and you really want to become good at making crochet dolls, you just have to keep on practicing. So I think we are already almost there. I'm gonna do the last row, and then I'm gonna measure it again to see if we have 8.5. And don't worry if you stitch and you find that the length is too much, you can always unravel and go back to the right length. So we're gonna take our tape and we're gonna measure, see if we have 8.5. Yeah, we have 8.5 here, so that's enough. So I'm gonna take the stuffing and I'm gonna put it in here inside like this. I find this is like any screwdriver that you can have and use it. It's practical. Or sometimes you can use the back of your crochet as well to do that. It does the same job, so there's no magic tool that you need to go get. So that's it. This is the first foot done. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take my scissors, I'm gonna snap this here, and then I'm gonna take my crochet, go in and just leave it like that, so it's ready to attach. So that's 1 foot ready, and you can see if you measure this, same length, yeah. And then we're gonna go ahead and crochet the second one. Right, I'm almost done with the second leg of our doll. This is the last turn, just going around this last one. So I think I'm gonna end this video here, because then it will be too much for you to absorb. And then on the next video I will show you how to connect both legs together and how to start building up the body. Yeah, so this is it, and just put them together and you have both legs now. And then I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna remove this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and next time on the next video I'll show you how to connect the body. Thank you for watching to the end. If you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe and share with your family and friends. If you have any question, please leave them right down in the comment section below and I'll get back straight to you. If you have any suggestion, like I said, I'm still learning. I only started crocheting doll 3 months ago. Every feedback would be welcome. So next time I'll show you how to connect these 2 legs and build the body of your doll. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Merci beaucoup et au revoir. Bye bye.